Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. John Megacycle here. Our second Tetris tournament for Megacycle Entertainment, Khaled versus Paul Henderson. We saw Khaled a little bit in the first tournament. He said he's done a lot of training, a lot of improving. I'm really anxious to see what he's got, and this is the first time we've seen Paul Henderson give it a try. So enough with the jibba jabba. It's best of 5, as we've seen before and everything. So let's just, boom, get this started. Sounds a lot like F-Zero right there. Okay, hoping to see some much improvement out of Khaled. I know he was kind of admittedly a little bit rusty last time. He wasn't really happy with his performance, but I'm hoping to see some good improvement down there. Paul seems to be pretty quick, moving pretty quickly with the pieces and everything, so that's at least good to see. Khaled a lot more formulaic. Look at him on the left side. Really has an idea of exactly where he's kind of going with this. At least he's giving a lot of thought to every single piece placement, which is good to see. Quad right away, nicely done. So good improvements on that side. I'm not seeing these guys use their holds very much, which is something that I noted last time with Khaled, but that's okay. A lot more movement. Everything's looking really, really good here. Okay, a little bit of back and forth, some build up. Moving pretty darn quick. I'm pretty happy with this. Paul Henderson got a little bit of garbage, but he just opened it up. If you can get a couple of long pieces in there, that's going to change a couple things. Yep, just like that. A quad, and then a double to boot. Khaled actually did an okay job blocking that down. Okay, and that's Khaled's first hold, so it's good to see he's familiarized himself with that again. So what are we going to see? Are we expecting just a couple of little combos here back and forth? We're going to see some big bangers? Are we going to see like a ton of points getting thrown back and forth? I don't even know. This is pretty darn interesting. These guys seem pretty evenly matched, which is good. We're not seeing one blow the other one right out of the water. I'm seeing a nice matchup here, which is good. Paul kind of building himself into a little bit of a corner here. Should be able to work himself out of it, though. He's got plenty of wiggle room. Okay, he's actually opened up a little bit of trash for himself. Working on some of those combos. That's good. More of those combos are going to send more garbage over to the other side. Khaled kind of building himself into a little bit of a corner here. This is going to be really devastating if he doesn't get the right pieces in the right spots. That was very smart with those L pieces on Khaled's behalf. Well done there. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, those 3 pieces gotta go in these right 3 spots. The orange to the right, the purple to the left. It's gotta be perfect, and it worked out nice. That was solid. That was absolutely solid. Okay, Paul got a nice build-up, solid quad. We see the caution side on Khaled, and that's probably going to be the end for this first life. Okay. So now Khaled gets a clean shot, completely from 0. That wasted one of his stocks, as was in the settings. So now Paul actually seems like he's going to be in a very similar position if he doesn't work some of this down. Okay, some good combo action there. This is really, really tense. As many of the nice quad, a double, a single. Well, couldn't even track all that. That was some good comboing off of Paul, getting to this garbage, really getting to the part where he can actually work with the rest of this stuff. Khaled's got quite a bit of trash on his side, but I think he can get to it pretty easily with the right piece. Ooh. Okay, that actually was so darn fast my browser shook. So that's 1 win for Paul, and this is a best of 5. So now we're already into round 2. And the format of this is just going to go, 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 go until the best of 5 is all done. Okay, interesting. Looks like both of these guys are a little hesitant to build up really hard. Seeing a little bit of build up more on Paul's side. It looks like cautious expansion, I guess, is how I would summarize this. If you're playing like what is it called? Not a policy. Maybe it's a policy, but if you're using a policy in Stellaris, what would this policy be called? Cautious expansion. Sure. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm Khaled, a little more steady growth. On Paul's side, maybe a little too quick. I'm seeing a lot of gaps, which isn't great, but they seem to be easy mistakes to fix, right? None of this is damnable evidence. Just move it, keep it moving, that kind of a thing. Like I said, Khaled having a lot more of a steady approach than the last time he played, and that's good to see. I'm the kind of guy that likes to see more of an even fight, as opposed to, like, a complete wash. And this is a very even fight. With a little more speed on either of these sides, this could just turn 180 degrees and win for somebody. But this is a solid battle. This is nice. I like this. Starting to see a little bit of division on Paul's side. Okay, good recovery there. Trying to clean up some of the mess. Single, double, double, single, just trying to get some points on the board. Makes sense. Got to clean up some of the riffraff. And Paul's able to actually work down a lot of the garbage he created to get to the bottom again. He's still on his way. Khaled looks like he's building up another combo on that left side there. Trying to see if he can get something a little more formulaic. And I've said this before, that the big quads are always like sexy, right? Like that's the best. That's what you want. But sometimes you just got to be satisfied with a couple of doubles, maybe a couple of singles. Just get that combo meter up a bit. And that can work down some of your trash and also negate some of the damage you're going to receive. But, I mean, this is all very close. Khaled kind of building himself a little bit of a fort on that left side. That's a little dangerous. Okay. Good, he's starting to actually work back over there. A couple of combos out of Paul. Not too devastating, but more garbage that Khaled doesn't need for sure. Okay, we're getting at the very tippy top of Khaled's stash. Khaled's going to have to move kind of quick if he's going to keep his limits down. It doesn't accidentally kick himself in the head. Oh boy, that is risky. Paul's got a nice opening for some lines right here, so Khaled's going to have to move really quickly if he's going to make any go of this. I think that might actually be it for Khaled right there. That's going to be a little difficult to get any lines. Oh, he's going to have to combo up. Wow! What freaking work? Look at that! Oh, he was in for like 3 more turns. That was glorious. Alright. Calm under pressure, and we just saw that out of Khaled. That was good stuff. Paul right now starting to get back into the heavier combos. Some simple mistakes like that is painful, but they aren't so bad that he can't recover. So Paul's using a lot of speed to his advantage, as we can see that. So even with a couple of mix-ups here, a couple of wrong spots placed, Paul's still bulldozing forward and trying to get distance with speed. Not a problem there. Okay, Paul's worked all the way back down to his base. Interesting architectural choices here out of Paul. Maybe a little bit of panic setting in. Khaled's got some nice opportunity. Unfortunately, his garbage is kind of all over the place. So it's going to make this a little more difficult. all the way on the right, then all the way on the left, then all the way on the right, then all the way on the left, and this isn't going to make it very easy at all. And this actually comes from a lot of those single hits. So like a double, leave it alone. A double, leave it alone. A double, leave it alone. You get the garbage and it's sporadically left and right, left and right. Whereas if you did like 2 quads in a row, all the garbage would show up in the same spot. Tough choices here, yeah. Couple of simple mistakes on Paul's side, but I'm still seeing really good recovery. Like, when he places a piece that's not in the right spot, he knows how to fix it. So that's at least good. He's not getting buried by any of his problems. That actually saved him the match, I think. So that's 0-2. Goes to Paul, match point. Paul's got to win one more time to get this cleaned up, and that'll sink him for the win. I will say this, like I've said when we started, I am seeing good improvement out of Khaled. Already a double out of Paul. Interesting. That's kind of what I was saying before with the speed. Paul's working on that speed tactic, really thinking that just get the pieces down, get them moving, get something on the board, get this thing patched in, dialed up, done deal. That seems to me what the tactic is over there. It seems to be working. Seems to be working pretty nicely. Looks like Khaled is building up for some big points here. Paul looks like he's just working out little areas. Just get the little points on the board here. That's a quad from Khaled and a double. Not bad at all. Double, single. Yep. Working his way down through his trash. That's good. Good effort on Khaled's side. Paul's got some really nice opportunity here. For some serious points, actually. Yeah, there's plenty of long pieces to go, and that's going to be a little messy. If Khaled can get some points down, some garbage on the table, I think that might mess up Paul a bit. But we'll just have to see. There we go, a triple right from Khaled. Nice shot, nice shot. Paul's getting dangerously close. Like, yeah, a couple of pieces in the right spots is going to do alright, but that is Danger Town. Wow, what a recovery. Nicely done on Paul's side. This match is nowhere near over, and I think these boys are finally kind of getting into their groove. I think they're getting real fired up and stuff. Khaled's going to have a lot of fun if he can get back to the bottom part where his garbage is at. Couple of long boys. That should work out nicely for Khaled. A quad, a single. I don't think he can make that work for more combo action, but that's okay. He's staying alive. He's staying hard in this game. Perfect. Another triple out of Paul. Seeing a lot of back and forth, and when that garbage piles up, these guys have to get through their own demons to get to those bottom bits. If they are their own worst enemy, as we've seen in other matches, this is going to be a really freaking big problem if they can't get to their own garbage. Khaled having a little bit of a struggle bubble here. Fair recovery there. Nicely done. Oh man, this is just danger. Holy cow. That might have ended Khaled right there with that green piece. He's still trying though. You gotta pat the guy on the back. Still giving it an honest go. Okay, so he gets a clean sweep. Paul is already shoveling garbage at him, so Khaled's gonna get no sense of a reprieve whatsoever. I'm hoping we're gonna see some sort of a Super Saiyan mode out of Khaled. Like a burst of energy, burst of speed, just some precision, really hammer it down, give Paul a bit of a run for his money. going back and forth real neatly. For sure. If I'm ever at a loss of words, it's because like everything is so even on this that I honestly feel about this. This has been a really good match so far. Okay, Khaled actually working through some of his trash. That's awesome. If he can get to the actual garbage, he'll be able to bleed out one of Paul's lives and get right to the business of the matter. Actually, it looks like Paul might be able to get to his stuff first. Yeah, it's... Oh, what a save. Good work on Khaled's side. Nice recovery. That actually took out one of Paul's lives. Now he gets a fresh retake on the whole situation. So the problem is Khaled now has to double time to get to his trash and not give Paul an opportunity to start building up some big combos. That's the problem. So that's exactly where we're at right now. And that was it. Oh, man. Good game for both these guys. Very even match. Honestly, if Khaled was maybe just 5% faster, would have pushed down on Paul a bit, would have made it a completely different story. Paul was just faster. That's all there is to it. Excellent match, first round. Thanks to both these gentlemen for participating, and more to come. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.